Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Angel. God was talking to me after I make a video. Always he was telling me that all the people in my life that I wanted to hurt, that I perceived to hurt me, it wasn't really them that I wanted to hurt. It was the mother figure in them that I wanted to hurt. The things and the characteristic traits they were showing me were traits that my mother showed me. You know, any type of disloyalty, any type of not being there for me when I need them, you know. Like, those were things my mother didn't do. So I looked for friends who did things for me that my mother didn't do, gave things to me that my mother didn't give me, taught things to me that my mother didn't teach me. And that's why I clinged on to certain friendships so hard, because it was me that ended up hurting them, you know. They never gave me a reason to hurt them. They just did one wrong thing, showed me one weak emotion, and I just cut them off. And so that means when I had strong friends, I was weak. So I was looking for a strong figure like my mother to teach me different things, but wow, it's all connected. All the people and the things that I did in my life were things to get me to this point in my life. And I'm accepting that, you know. He knew me before, when he created me in my mother's womb. And I was listening to The Burden and a Blessing by Pastor Torrey Roberts, made 6 years ago. And he was talking about the woman with the issue of blood. And it was so crazy because I was just watching that on The Chosen. And to hear it, you know, is completely different than seeing it. So when I heard it and I saw it already, I was able to actually see God in his most humanest self, you know, walking out, doing the miracle, and like watching that woman that touched his hem of his garment, and the power you could see, like it took power from him, and he turned around and on his mission, you know, to just ask who touched me, because they took power from me. They believed in me so much that they healed themselves. I didn't even have to do anything. Your faith healed you, you know. So my faith in him is healing me. This belief that I have and that's growing inside of me is really big, and I'm supposed to do something big in this world. And I gotta put my big girl panties on and really heal myself, but not my child version of me. I gotta heal the woman that still needs a mother, so I can be a woman that needs her mother, not a child looking for people or circumstances to heal my mother, fix my relationship with my mother by finding friends that give me things my mother didn't give me, so I can actually build healthy relationships and have healthy boundaries, you know. Like, I have a lot of high expectations for men, because the men in my life, they gave me a lot of strength. They gave me a lot of love. They gave me everything a little girl should need as a little girl, you know. So it was like, when I lost one father, God gave me another father. And he was completely different than my actual father. And just the way he lives his life, you know, like he's a working man, like he has businesses. My dad's a hustler. And I love that about him. I love that about him. And I only met one man in my life that reminds me of both of my fathers. And I love that about him. I'm learning all these things about myself, and it's absolutely crazy. Every time I say something, it's like in that moment I'm healed. I just have to believe I'm healed. Like, knowing, I know inside of me, but it's hard for me to really believe that everything is really happening. And I want to have healthy friendships and boundaries with people, so when I'm going out and doing this thing for God, I don't hold them accountable for things they did not do to me, you know. And that's what this is all about. I'm getting it. I'm getting it, God. I see what you're trying to do. I do. I'm figuring this thing out, and I'm okay with this. And I thank you every day. I thank you, and I pray you heal my father. My father just had surgery. I pray you heal my father. And I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And thank you for everything you do in my life. Thank you for making me this woman. Thank you for giving me the words to say. Thank you for covering me. Thank you for loving me even though I feel like I'm unworthy of your love. Thank you for giving me everything I've always wanted and deserved, and showing me what I've always had and the things that I pushed away because I didn't feel like I was worthy of those things. I was worthy of good friends. I was worthy of people who actually loved me and would come through for me in the darkest times. I only ever had one friend like this, and I've only ever hurt one friend like this. Because after I hurt her, I couldn't hurt any other friend like that. So I gave them a different side of me. I was very mean and like not myself. And it was because I hurt one person. And I had the honor to meet this woman 2 times in my life. And each time she taught me something. She taught me something about myself, about how to love my child eventually. Like, the love that I have is love she gave me at one point in her life. Without even realizing I was taking things from her that she didn't have to give. You know, she didn't have a mom like I had a mom. So what looked like, as when we were teenagers, it looked like I had it all, everything that she wanted, but in actuality all I wanted was realness, real people around me that loved me the way she loved me. And I know now why God gave me her 2 times in my life, because each time in my life I needed love and I needed to give love, and she had it to give. And the moment she didn't have it to give, I walked away from her. I did something very mean and hurtful, and I walked away from her. And she didn't deserve that. She didn't deserve that, because she was always there for me. Every time I did something stupid, anytime I needed money, anytime I needed someone to, I was too depressed to do something, she helped me with the Maya. It was just, thank you for that love. Thank you for that friendship. So when I met God, I knew that what he was giving me was love, because what you gave me was love. It was genuine, it was real, and I never had that before. I never had that in my life. And yeah, atoning. A moment of silence, and we're starting now. Bye guys, until my next video.